fun book page tags today with a little porthole, like a specimen card or something like that. So let me show you how to make these. They're super easy. You're just going to need some old book page or new book page, whatever you want to use. It doesn't matter if it's going to crack. Let me do this figure. Always so confusing on how to get the text upright. Here we go. So I started with the page upside down. Turn it up. Okay. Now what we want to do now, we can go ahead and fold this in quarters. So we want to put our little opening here on this side. Now I'm going to use a circle die cut, but you can use whatever you want. You can use a bottle, draw a line around it and cut it out, whatever you want to do. I use a die cut. If you have a hole punch that will go deep enough in, you can use that as well. All right, so let's get this out. I'm going to put my book page on here like this. And I'm going to go ahead and ink this edge just so you can see it. Okay, like that. I'm just going to lay it down like this, and I'm going to lay my circle punch down and center it as best I can, more towards the bottom than the top. All right, and then carefully lay this on top so you don't move it. And then just going to run this through a couple of times, back and forth. Okay. All right, now when you close this, your text back there is upside down. So what I'm going to do is take the text that matches up with the book page there. You've got two. You can put this one aside. You can use that for something else. And you can see that that fits in there like that. I'm going to go ahead and ink this. And we can line this up as best we can. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue stick on the back of this. Just enough to hold it in place. Let's try it like this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Not perfect, but it looks pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and glue the rest of this down. We're going to sew around this. So we don't need a whole lot of glue, just enough to hold it in place. Now let's go ahead and ink around the inside of this circle. All right, now we want to put a piece of, let's see, acetate or some kind of clear material that you want to use in the window. Here's a piece that'll work. I'm just going to wipe that off a little bit, and then I'm going to use some art glitter glue around the edge here. Not too close to the hole. We just want to hold it in place because we're going to sew around that too. Okay. Press that down. We You don't want to get the glue showing through the window. Okay, that looks good. All right, and now you want a focal point to put here. I'm going to ink this too. You can use stickers. I think this is a little Tim Holtz little die cut. Don't press that down all the way yet. You want to check placement. Oh, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and press that down. Okay. And now we're going to glue it all the way down. You don't need to go crazy with the glue. All right. Now we'll give that a chance to dry. And the next thing would be to sew around this little window here. Then we're going to back it with coffee dyed paper and then sew around the outside. So I'm going to leave this to dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to go sew around here, and then I'll come back. Okay, this is dried, and I did sew around this window here. So I'm going to now glue this down to a piece of scrap coffee dyed paper. Okay. Again, since this is being sewed, I'm just going to use glue stick here. Now on my prototype, I put the coffee dyed paper down first and then sewed around everything. I did not like this in the middle. So that's why I did this first before gluing it down to the coffee dyed paper. Okay, just cut that out. And I'm going to round the bottom corners. And then I'm going to use this to cut a tag shape. And then we're going to ink around the edges. And then I would take this to the sewing machine and sew around it just like I did this. So I finished this one. It's all sewn around. And I made a third one while the camera was off, made exactly the same way. I used a little butterfly in that one, backed it with paper. So guys, these are super quick and they look beautiful. And then you can just put them in your stash. There are lots of things that you can do with these. You can put you could use your little circles you cut out, mask that, and do some splatters on there. It would look really good. You could smear some white gesso in places over the text just to make that recede into the background. That would also look good. Anyway, it just needs to be finished off with a topper and it'll be ready to use in your journal. So guys, if you had any questions about anything you saw me do today, please feel free to leave those in the comment section and I will respond back to you. Thank you again for spending your time with me today, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.